Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yo Antaf Pravishya Mama Vacham Imam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatyakila Shakti Dharasvadhamna अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् प्राणान्नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णु शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये ईश्वरः परमः कृष्णः सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहः अनादिरादिर्गोविन्दः सर्वकारणकारणं कृष्णं नारायणं वन्दे कृष्णं वन्दे व्रजप्रियम् कृष्णं द्वैपायनं वन्दे कृष्णं वन्दे पृथासुतं सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः रमापतिपदाम्भोजपरिस्फुरति मानसं सेनापतिमहं वन्दे विश्वक्सेनं निरन्तरं प्रह्लादनारदपराशरपुण्डरीक व्यासम्बरीशशुकशौनक भीष्मदाल्भ्यान् रुक्माङ्गदार्जुनवसिष्ठविभीषणादीन् पुण्यानि मान् परमभागवतान् स्मरामि ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतः चार्थेष्वभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजोवारिमृदां यथा विनिमयः यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन यदा निरस्तकुहकम् सत्यं परं धीमहि धर्मः प्रोज्झितकैतवोऽत्र परमः निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम् श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवहृद्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो कविरह कातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितितीर्षतान्तमोऽन्धम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रये। यस्य भगवताख्या सर्वेषां भक्तिदादृणां स एव करुणा सिन्धुः बोधितात्मा गुरुर्मम। तस्मै श्री वासुदेवाय धरणी सुररूपिणे गुरुवायुपुरेशाय तुभ्यं श्री गुरवे नमः। शङ्खचक्रगदा पद्मधारिणे गुरुरूपिणे गुरुवायुपुरेशाय वासुदेवाय ते नमः। संसारसागरे मग्नं दीनं मां करुणानिधे कर्मग्राहगृहीताङ्गं मामुद्धर भवार्णवात्। श्रीमद्भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्षः कृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुक्त्यर्थं भवसागरे। मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफलः सर्वथा त्वया निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यः दासोऽहं तव केशव। शुकरूपप्रबोधत्य सर्वशास्त्रविशारद एतत् कथा प्राकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशय। पीताम्बरं करविराजितचक्रशङ्खं कौमोदकी सरसिजं करुणासमुद्रम् राधासहायमतिसुन्दरमन्दहासं वातालयेशमनिशं हृदि भावयामि। वातालयेशमनिशं हृदि भावयामि। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीमद्भागवत माहात्म्यम् अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः। कुमाराऊचुः हेमसिंहयुतं चैतत् वैष्णवाय ददाति च कृष्णेन सह सायुज्यं स पुमान् लभते ध्रुवम्. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in this evening session of Bhagavatam. We are seeing the glory of Bhagwat. Bhagwat Mahatmyam has been told by Sanakadi Munis to Narada. And we were seeing that the person, the Antakale, who is listening, he'll get place in Vaikuntha, or who donates a copy of Bhagavad also to the devotee of Krishna on a golden throne, he will get Sayuja. He will be one with Krishna. So we have seen till here. Now we are going to begin from mantra 42. Chapter 3 of Bhagavad Mahatmya, mantra 42. Over there. Let us start. Okay. Anika, Lakshmi ji, Anish, we can start with you. Janmamatramapi yena shathena kinchit.
जन्ममात्रमपि येन शठेन किञ्चित्
जन्ममात्रमपि येन शठेन किञ्चित्
जन्ममात्रमपि शठेन
येन शठेन किञ्चित्
correct Chittam vidhaya shuka shastra katha. Oh, sorry, Arjun is there?
No, he's not there.
Yeah. Okay. Chittam vidhaya shuka shastra kathana pita.
चित्तं विधाय शुकशास्त्रकथानपीता
चित्तं विधाय शुक्लशास्त्रकथानुपीता
Chandalavaccha kharavat batatena neetam.
चाण्डालवच्चखरवत् पततेन नीतम्
चाण्डालवच्चखरवद्वततेन नीतम्
Chanda
चाण्डाल
vaccha kharavat batatena neetam.
तेन नीतम्
Mithya swajanma janani jani dukkha bhaja.
मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी जनि दुःखभाजा
मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी जनि दुःखभाजा
Mithya swajanma. Mithya swajanma
नित्या स्वजन्म
janani
जननी
jani dukkha bhaja.
जननी दुःखभाजा
Janma matramapi yena shathena kinchit chittam vidhaya shuka shastra kathana pita.
जन्ममात्रमपि येन शठेन किञ्चित् चित्तं विधाय शुकशास्त्रकथानपीता
जन्ममात्रमपि येन शठेन किञ्चित् चित्तं विधाय शुकशास्त्रकथानपीता
Anika. Janma matramapi yena
जन्ममात्रमपि येन
shathena kinchit
शठेन किञ्चित्
chittam vidhaya
चित्तं विधाय
shukashastra kathana pita.
शुकशास्त्रकथानपीठा
Chandalavaccha kharavat batatena neetam. Mithya swajanma janani jani dukkha bhaja.
चाण्डालवच्चखरवत्पततेन नीतं मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी जनि दुःखभाजा
चाण्डालवच्चखरवद्वततेन नीतम् मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी जनि दुःखभाजा
Bhaja bha Mahapranam.
भाजा
Okay, for you. Chandalavaccha
चाण्डालवच्च
kharavat
खरवत्
batatena neetam.
वतसेनैतौ
Neetam
नीतं
mithya swajanma
नित्या स्वजन्म
janani
जननी
jani dukkha bhaja.
जननी दुःखभाजा
Janani jani dukkha bhaja.
जननी
Jani dukkha bhaja.
जनी दुःखभाजा
जन्ममात्रमपि येन शठेन किञ्चित् चित्तं चित्तं विधाय शुकशास्त्रकथानपीता चाण्डालवच्च खरवत्पततेन नीतं मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी जनि दुःखभाजा
जन्ममत्रमपि येन शठेन किञ्चित् चित्तं विधाय शुकशास्त्रकथानपीता चाण्डालवच्च
खरवत्
खरवद्वतेन नीतं मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी जनि दुःखभाजा
Good. Anika. Janma matramapi yena
मात्रमपि येन
shathena kinchit
शठेन किञ्चित्
chittam vidhaya
चित्तं विधाय
shukashastra kathana pita
शुकशास्त्रकथानपीठा
चाण्डालवच्च खरवत् वत् बततेन नीतम्
बतसेन नीतं
मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी
मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी
जनि दुःख भाजा
जनि दुःखभाजा
Good. जन्म मात्रमपि येन शठेन किञ्चित् चित्तं विधाय शुकशास्त्रकथानपीता चाण्डालवच्च खरवत् बततेन नीतं मिथ्या स्वजन्म जननी जनि दुःखभाजा. I think by now we have chanted so many times, automatically the meaning must have come to you. Janma matra, in this whole time, since the starting of the lifetime, yena shathena, by which fool, kinchit, little also, chittam vidhaya, concentrating the mind, shukashastra katha, means shuka and shastra, shukashastra katha is bhagwatam, na pita, who has not drunk from the nectar of the story of Shukashastra of the Bhagavata throughout his life with that concentrated mind. That's that fool, Chandalavat, like one outcast person, Kharavat, like a donkey. Khara means donkey. Kharavat, vat means like a donkey. Batatena, oh my God, that person like a donkey, mithya, simply. Swajanma Janani, because of his birth, giving Swajanani, giving his own mother, Dukkha Bhaja, Jani Dukkha Bhaja, the pangs of delivery, bringing up the child, means what he has caused is only giving pain to his mother and nothing else. Means whole life is waste. He's living like a fool. He's living like a donkey, just, like a burden. In Ayurveda, when we were studying, we were supposed to memorize some slokas. So one of the shloka was, if you just simply memorize the shloka and you don't know the meaning, the shloka said you are like a donkey who's carrying the weight. For him, whether you put 40 kilos of sand and bricks or 40 kilos of gold, it doesn't matter to the donkey. He simply carries. So the people who chant shlokas or do so many patan and don't know what they are chanting, they are like donkeys. They simply carry the weight of it. So this was one verse. Yatha kharash chandana bharavai. So they gave example of chandana, sandalwood. And he told bharasya vetta natu chandanasya. He knows the bhara, he knows the weight, but he doesn't know that is a sandalwood. So like that, for people who don't know the meaning and simply do, are like donkeys. But over here, he is saying donkey for those who are not paying attention to Bhagavad Katha. who are not reading Bhagavatam. Okay, let's go ahead. Who is coming? Shreyas, come over. Jivat chavo nigatita satu papa karma.
जीवच्छवो निगदितः सतु पापकर्मा
येन श्रुतं शुककथा वचनं न किंचित.
येन श्रुतं शुककथावचनं न किञ्चित्
धिक्तन्नरं पशुसमं भुवि भाररूपम्.
धिक्तन्नरं पशुसमं भुवि रूपम्
एवं वद. Okay, say.
धिक्तन्नरं पशुसमं भुवि भाररूपम्
एवं वदन्ति दिवि देव समाजमुख्याः.
एवं वदन्ति दिवि देव समाजमुख्याः
जीवच्छवो निगदितः सतु पापकर्मा. येन श्रुतं शुककथा वचनं न किंचित.
जीवच्छवो निगदितः सतु.
We should give a papa karma. We should give visarga over there. Jivachavo nigaditas satu papa karma. Yena shrutam shuka katha vachanan na kinchit.
जीवच्छवो निगदितः सतु पापकर्मा येन श्रुतं शुककथावचनं न किञ्चित्
धिक्तन्नरं पशुसमं भुवि भाररूपम्. एवं वदन्ति दिवि देव समाजमुख्याः.
धिक्तन्नरं पशुसमं भुवि भाररूपम् मेवं वदन्ति दिवि देव समाजमुख्याः जीवच्छवो निगदितः सतु पापकर्माः येन श्रुतं शुककथावचनं न किञ्चित् धिक्तन्नरं पशुसमं भुवि भाररूपम् मेवं वदन्ति.
Evam. Rupam, ma has gone. Balance is A over there.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. एवं वदन्ति दिवि देव समाजमुख्याः.
Good. Jiva chavaha. Shavaha. Shava, dead body. Jiva shava, like a living dead body. They are who? Those papa karma people. Who? Those who have not heard Shruta, Shuka Katha Vachanam na Shrutam. Those who have not heard this Bhagavad Katha, such papis are like living corpse. They are, almost dead. No point of their living. Evam vadanti deva samaja mukhyaha. Divi deva. Deva samaja mukhya, the leaders or of the gods in Divi. They say, evam vadanti. They say like this. What they say? Dhik tam naram pashu samam bhuvi bhara rupam. Dhik means shame on you. It's like not cursing, but you're putting a shame. Dhik means it's shame on you. In that sense, who those people, that nara is pashu samam. It's like an animal. Bhuvi bhara is a burden on this earth. So those who don't listen to Bhagwat are burden on this earth. Who are saying this? The leaders in the heaven, God's leaders. Jivachavo nigaditas satu papa karmaha yena shrutam shuka katha vachanam na kinchit dhiktannaram pashu samam bhuvi bhara rupam एवं वदन्ति दिवि देव समाजमुख्याः. Who else is there in the kids? Sharanya, yes, please come over here. दुर्लभैव कथा लोके
दुर्लभैव कथा लोके
श्रीमद्भागवतोद्भवा
श्रीमद्भागवतोद्भवा
कोटिजन्मसमुत्थेन
कोटिजन्मसमुत्थेन
पुण्येनैव तु लभ्यते.
पुण्येनैव तु लभ्यते.
We'll do next one also. तेन योगनिधे धीमन्
तेन योगनिधे धीमन्
श्रोतव्यासा प्रयत्नतः.
श्रोतव्यासा प्रयत्नतः.
दिनानान्नियमो नास्ति
दिनानायन्निमो नास्ति.
दिनानान्नियमो नास्ति
दिनानायन्नियमो नास्ति.
सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्.
सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्.
दुर्लभैव कथा लोके श्रीमद्भागवतोद्भवा
दुर्लभैव कथा लोके श्रीमद्भागवतोद्भवा
कोटिजन्मसमुत्थेन पुण्येनैव तु लभ्यते.
कोटिजन्मसु मुख्येन पुण्येनैव तु लभ्यते.
तेन योगनिधे धीमन् श्रोतव्यासा प्रयत्नतः.
तेन योगनिधे धीमन् श्रोतव्यासा प्रयत्नतः.
दिनानान्नियमो नास्ति सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्.
दिनानान्नियमो नास्ति सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्.
Chant it twice.
दिनानान्नियमो नास्ति सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्.
I didn't mean this. When you do the whole thing for that, I said. Okay, go ahead.
दुर्लभैव कथा लोके श्रीमद्भागवतोद्भवा कोटिजन्मसमुत्थेन पुण्येनैव तु लभ्यते. तेन योगनिधे धीमन् श्रोतव्यासा प्रयत्नतः. दिनानान्नियमो नास्ति सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्. दुर्लभैव कथा लोके श्रीमद्भागवतोद्भवा कोटिजन्मसमुत्थेन पुण्येनैव तु लभ्यते. कोटिजन्मसमुत्थेन पुण्येनैव तु. तेन योगनिधे धीमन् श्रोतव्यासा प्रयत्नतः. दीनानान्नियमो
Deenanam, no, not deenanam.
दिनानान्नियमो नास्ति सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्.
Very good. It's nice to hear you chant. You chant
Thank
so
you,
well.
auntie.
Durlabha, rare. To hear the katha in this world, katha loke in this world, Shrimad Bhagavatodbhava katha. The katha from Bhagavata to get is rare. Koti janma samutthena, after so many crores of life, that punya naiva labhyate. With the punya, after so many koti janma only, one person will get to hear this Bhagavad Katha. Tena yoga nidhe dhiman. So Kumara is telling to Narad Muni. So he is saying, Dhiman, oh intelligent one, oh yoga nidhe, oh tapasvi, oh yogi. That's why here this Shrotavya, one must listen to. So Tavya, Tavyat Aniyar Pratyaya. Then this Vya comes, Shrotavya, like Kartavya, means the thing that we should do. Karaniyam, the thing that we must do. So Tavyat Aniyar, it is called Tavya, Kartavya. So like that, Shrotavya, Karaniyam, Iyam, so Aniyar. So Tavyat Aniyar Pratyayas, that means that karya which must be done. So Shrotavya, one must listen. Sa means what? She a feminine word, which means what? For katha it has come. Katha loke we got in that first line. So that's why you should listen to the katha prayatnata. Take the efforts and listen. One must listen. And Naraji had asked the question, that when to do, in how many days we should cover, what is this? So here the answer he gives, Dinanan niyamo nasti. In how many days you must finish, niyamaha nasti. There is no rules of how many days you should finish. Sarvada shravanam matam. You have to do always, all the days. It's not that you do only for a period and it is over. It is not like that. Whatever, all the days of your life, you should do Bhagavad Gita, is what Kumara is telling. So beautiful. And he is not saying anyhow, it is Shrotavya, that Avya, that Pratyaya is must. There is no option, like Kartavya. So Kartavya is the word which we use often, right? That this is my Kartavya, what I must be doing. So like that, Shrotavya, must listen. दुर्लभैव कथा लोके श्रीमद् भागवतोद्भवा कोटिजन्म समुत्थेन पुण्येनैव तु लभ्यते तेन योगनिधे धीमन् श्रोतव्या सा प्रयत्नतः दिनानान्यमो नास्ति सर्वदा श्रवणं मतम्. It's so beautiful, no? That means it's a guarantee that we have done some punya that we are able to read, or we are committed to this. So that means we should be aware that the actions now here onwards we do should also be dharmic actions. If we are indulging into adharmic, then our quota of punya is going to come down. So it is we should keep this in mind. With some grace, that collection of punya has happened, we are able to read. And we should be able to continue in our rest of our life. So we need our quota of punya, otherwise it's not possible. So if we want that means our actions we should keep pure. The verse came and it slipped my mind. There is one thing, one verse is there, which it's a subhashit. In Sanskrit we have so many subhashit. So everybody wants phala of the punya. Okay, all of us want, right? The fruits of the punya. But nobody wants to do the act of punya. That's the effort, right? We don't want to do punyas, but we want the phala of punya. And then the second line says, nobody wants the papa phala, but everybody is nicely indulging into papa. So punyam na icchanti, punya phalam icchanti, punyam na karoti. Papa phalam na icchanti, papam eva karoti. So, but our sthiti is like that, no? Like even in the clinic, when I'll say, don't eat this, my God, then what to eat? Like this, the next question. I said, yeah, but you are having this problem, so you should not do this. So people don't like to leave that. So if I just touch potato or a paneer, don't eat me, then what to eat? Then what about as though in world there are potato and paneer, only two vegetables, there is nothing existing. But people do ask, and this is not one person. I've seen commonly that reaction coming. If I say don't have yogurt, then what happens? Yogurt is so good. So you can have buttermilk. But if you say don't take yogurt, means as if there is no other thing available, then I cannot eat anything like that. They say. But then how you will be healthy? So if a restriction is, as though I'm saying it because I have to take some vengeance on a patient, it's not like that, right? A patient has tell the restriction accordingly. But that is it. So everybody wants good result, but to that way nobody likes. So when this has come today, that it has come to our way because we have done something, that means we should be aware of our actions hence on, so that this remains in our life. Because we want this nectar. So once we have tasted a nectar, it should not slip off. Okay, let's go ahead. Sorry, I spoke a little more than necessary. Kids, any kids, any kids? All done? Okay, adults. Dharani ji, Venkatesh Bhatt. Others, please keep your hands raised. Satyena Brahm. So over there, Dvitva is there. Bra is a conjunct. So na will have a pressure. Satyena brahmacharyena.
Satyena brahmacharyena.
Satyena brahmacharyena.
Brahmano, Brahma.
Brahma. Satyena brahmacharyena.
Correct. Sarvada Shravanam Matam.
Sarvada Shravanam Matam.
Sarvada Shravanam Matam.
Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo.
Ashaktvat kalau
Ashakyatvat.
Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo.
Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo.
Visheshotra shukatnyaya.
Visheshotra shukagnyaya.
Visheshotra shukagnyaya.
Satyena brahmacharyena sarvada shravanam matam.
Satyena brahmacharyena sarvada shravanam matam.
Satyena brahmacharyena sarvada shravanam matam.
I'm having a doubt. Bodhyaha. Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo. I will see this. This grammar, I'm not able to figure out. Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo visheshotra shukatnyaya.
Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo visheshotra shukagnyaya.
Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo
Dha Mahaprana. Bodhyo, dha Mahaprana.
bodhyo visheshotra shukagnyaya.
Satyena brahmacharyena sarvada shravanam matam. Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo visheshotra shukagnyaya.
Satyena brahmacharyena sarvada shravanam matam. Ashakyatvat kalau bodhyo visheshotra shukagnyaya.
I'm having that bodhyaha is there or not, so I'm not. So bodhyo we will keep for now, but I'm having a doubt of the grammar over there. Okay, so now what happens? Satyena, by truth, truthfulness. Brahmacharyena, by taking vows of celibacy, or in other way, by taking the vows of to be in the supreme truth consciousness. Brahmachari, in Brahman, thinking of Brahman, thinking of highest truth. You have to, your living should be like that. Sarvada Shravanam Matam. So when you have to listen, Sarvada, always when you have to listen, you have to be abiding in such rules. Kalau, in this Kali Yuga, ashakyatvat, because it is impossible to live like that in the Kali Yuga, one must, bodhyaha, one must know what visheshaha, what specially atra over here, shukadnya is, order of shuka is. See, ideally you should listen to Bhagawat every day, but the rule is that you have to follow certain rules like live in truth, maintain a brahmacharya, need not be just celibacy. Your everyday action is in that Brahman, in the consciousness of Brahman. And kalau, ashakyatvat, because it is very difficult, ashakya is not difficult, ashakya is impossible, kalau, one must know, bodhyaha, shuka adnya, atra, what is being told in this specific, one must know. Satyena brahmacharyena sarvada shravanam matam ashakyatvat kalau bodhyaha visheshotra shukadnyaya. Okay, let's go ahead. Sri Hariji. Nikhila ji is there?
Yes.
No, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay. I didn't see. Okay. Manovritti jayaschaiva. Manovritti jayaschaiva.
Manovritti jayaschaiva.
Manovritti jayaschaiva.
Niyamacharanam tatha.
Niyamacharanam tatha.
Niyamacharanam tatha.
Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat.
Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat.
Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat.
Saptaha shravanam matam.
Saptaha shravanam matam.
Saptaha shravanam matam.
Manovritti jayaschaiva niyamacharanam tatha.
Manovritti jayaschaiva niyamacharanam tatha.
Manovritti jayaschaiva niyamacharanam tatha.
Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat saptaha shravanam matam.
Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat saptaha shravanam matam.
Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat saptaha shravanam matam.
Manovritti jayaschaiva niyamacharanam tatha. Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat saptaha shravanam mama. Sorry. Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat saptaha shravanam matam.
Manovritti jayaschaiva niyamacharanam tatha. Dikshang kartum ashakyatvat saptaha shravanam matam.
Manovritti jayaha. To keep the thoughts concentrated. Manovritti, the thoughts in the mind, to keep the mind focused. Niyamacharanam tatha. And following the rules and regulation. Kartum ashakyatvat. It is very difficult to keep the mind steady, focus, to follow all the rules. It is very difficult to stay like this for a longer time. So, saptaha shravanam matam. So, Shukji has said that saptaha, in 1 week, you will listen. So, not for the rest of the life, then at least one part in your life for 1 week, abide the rules. Start on Monday, finish on Sunday. Okay, something doable. You should do it always, but one shortcut has been said that, okay, you can't stay always like that, then at least stay, in that, in that bhava, adhere into that at least for 1 week. मनोवृत्तिजयश्चैव नियमाचरणं तथा दीक्षां कर्तुमशक्यत्वात् सप्ताहश्रवणं मतम्. रश्मि जी, लता कार्तिक जी. श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यम्.
श्रद्धाश्रवणे नित्यम्
श्रद्धातश्रवणे, तश्रवणे.
श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यम्
श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यम्
माघे तावद्धियत् फलम्.
माघे तावृद्धि यत् फलम्
माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्.
माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्.
करेक्ट.
माघे तावद्धि
माघे घ महाप्राण.
माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्.
तत्फलं शुकदेवेन.
तत्फलं सुखदेवेन
तत् ह and not fa and shuka k, not shukha.
तत्फलं
Not
सुखदेव
fa. Don't say fa, say pha. Tatphalam phala.
फलं सुखदेवेन
तत्फलं शुकदेवेन
सप्ताह श्रवणे कृतम्.
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 श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यं माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्.
श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यं माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्.
फलम्.
माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्.
श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यम् माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्.
तत्फलं शुकदेवेन सप्ताह श्रवणे कृतम्.
तत्फलं सुखदेवेन सप्ताह श्रवणे कृतम्.
तत्फलं शुकदेवेन सप्ताह श्रवणे कृतम्.
Should I say the full thing?
Yes.
श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यं माघे तावद्धि यत् फलं तत्फलं तव सुखदेवे तत्फलं सुखदेवेन सप्ताह श्रवणे कृतम्.
श्रद्धातश्रवणे नित्यं माघे तावद्धि यत् फलम्. तत्फलं शुकदेवेन सप्ताह श्रवणे कृतम्.
Shraddhataha means with great devotion. Shravane, listening. Nityam, when. Maghe. Magha is a month. Anybody knows Sanskrit month's name? No? Chaitra, Vaishak, Jeshtha, Ashad, Shravan, Bhadrapad, Ashwin, Kartik, Margashir, Paush, Magh, Phalgun. So 11th month is Magh. So in that month, so it will come somewhere January, February, around that, January and February month, around there. So our all chantings and things and all will start, right? So anything done in Magha month is said to be very auspicious. So Magha month, people will chant a lot. So Shukji is saying what you do for 1 month chanting in Magha, by chanting Bhagavad in 7 days, you will get that phala. So Nityam Shravane, when Maghe Tavadhi yat phalam. What phala you get that time? Tavad yat phalam. Tavat hi yat phalam labhyate. That is, we have to understand. Tat phalam. That phala, Shukadevena, by Shukadeva, he has said, Saptaha Shravane Kritam. Within 7 days you will get. What you would get in 1 month, you would get in 1 week of Bhagavad Gita. Shraddha Tashravane Nityam Maghe Tavadhiyat Phalam Tat Phalam Shukadevena Saptaha Shravane Kritam. Radhika ji, anybody else? Others can keep the hands raised. Radhika ji, you can come over. Manasascha Jayad Drogat.
Manasascha jayat rogat.
Om Sanchaiva Yushah Kshayat. Ksha is coming. Visarga has to be chanted full. So what we should say? Om Sanchaiva Yushah Kshayat.
Om Sanchaiva yushah kshayat.
Kaler Dosha Bahutvacha.
Kaler dosha bahutvacha.
Saptaha Shravanam Matam.
Saptaha shravanam matam.
Manasascha Jayadrogat. Om Samchaiva Yushah Kshayat.
Manasascha jayat rogat. Pumsam chaiva yushah kshayat.
Kaler Dosha Bahutvacha. Saptaha Shravanam Matam.
Kale dosha bahutvacha. Saptaha shravanam matam. Manasascha jayat rogat. Pumsam chaiva yushah kshayat. Kale dosha bahutvacha. Saptaha shravanam matam.
Manasaha, the mind, we cannot control that mind. And Ajayat Rogat, we have so much of diseases also. So one is mind is not in control, we can't keep it. And then these diseases are like this. Then Pumsam of that person, Cha, Eva, Ayushaha Kshayat. You don't have a long span of life also. So we have short span of life. We have so many diseases. And this mind, we cannot put to rest. Okay. And on top of that, Kalehe Dosha Bahutvat. There are so much problems in Kali Yuga, right? We have too much social people, right? You have to go here, there, and we give excuses, right? On why not we can attend a satsang. We have excuses. So many. I also give so many excuses so many times. So, and that Bahutvat, we have got so many reasons. That's why Shukji is saying Saptaha Shravanam Matam. So because we are giving reasons that we can't commit for a long time, Shukji is asking minimum 7 days you can commit, because that's the only attention span. Even people find that as a great difficulty to do. One Bhagavad Saptaha. Manasascha Jayadrogat. Om Sanchaiva Yushah Kshayat. Kaler Dosha Bahutvacha. Saptaha Shravanam Matam. Lakshmi ji. Everybody is there, Lakshmi ji, or only you are there? Only you? Okay, who's there? Sorry. Okay, okay. Arjun is there. Okay, now I'm seeing. Okay, fine. So we'll have you then for the next one. Yat phalan nasti tapasa.
Yat phalan nasti tapasa. Yat phalan nasti tapasa. Yat phalan nasti tapasa.
Na yogena samadhina.
Na yogena samadhina. Na yogena न योगेन समाधिना न योगेन समाधिना
अनायासेन तत्सर्वम्
अनायासेन तत्सर्वम् अनायासेन तत्सर्वम् अनायासेन तत्सर्वम्
सप्ताह श्रवणे लभे
सप्ताह श्रवणे लभेत् सप्ताह श्रवणे लभेत् सप्ताह श्रवणे लभेत्
Awesome. Yat phalan nasti tapasa na yogena samadhina.
यत्फलन्नास्ति तपसा न योगेन समाधिना यत्फलन्नास्ति तपसा न योगेन समाधिना यत्परं
Pha-
यत्फलं नास्ति तपसा न योगे न समाधिना
Awesome. Anayasena tatsarvam saptaha shravane labhet.
अनायासेन तत्सर्वं सप्ताह श्रवणे लभेत् अनायासेन तत्सर्वं सप्ताह श्रवणे लभेत् अनायासेन तत्सर्वं सप्ताह श्रवणे लभेत्
Awesome.
यत्फलन्नास्ति तपसा न योगेन समाधिना अनायासेन तत्सर्वं सप्ताह श्रवणे लभे यत्फलन्नास्ति तपसा न योगेन समाधिना अनायासेन तत्सर्वं सप्ताह श्रवणे लभे यत्परं नास्ति तपसा न योगेन समाधिना अनायासेन तपसा तत्सर्वं सप्ताह श्रवणे लभेत्
Awesome, sweetie. Excellent. Very well done. It's a treat to hear three of you. Yat phalam nasti tapasa. What phala we don't get even by great tapas. Na yogena, samadhina, with samadhi, with yoga, with tapasa. Anayasena, without any strain. That means very easily. Tat sarvam. All that Saptaha Shravane Labhet. When 1 week of Bhagwat Saptaha, you complete 1 week of Bhagwat Saptaha, listening to whole Bhagwat in 1 week, what tapas and yoga and samadhi will not give, that you will get very easily. Means you have to work so much hard for tapas. Just do 7 days Bhagwat, everything easily will come to you. See, this is all our Purana Vakyas. So that means there is so much power. We'll have to go with that Shraddha that this is going to give us the permanent peace. Yat phalan nasti tapasa na yogena samadhina anayasena tat sarvam saptaha shravane labhet. It is 10, but we will complete those 2 verses and then we stop. Okay, Nikhila ji and Shri Hari ji. Yajñād garjati saptahaha.
यज्ञात् गर्जति सप्ताहः
यज्ञात् गच्छति सप्ताहः
Saptaho garjati vratat. Garjati vratat.
सप्ताहो गर्जति व्रतात्
सप्ताहो गच्छति व्रतात्
Tapaso garjati prochaihi.
तपसो गर्जति प्रोच्चैः
तपसो गर्जति प्रोच्चैः
Tirtha nityam hi garjati.
तीर्थान् नित्यं हि गर्जति
तीर्थान् नित्यं हि गर्जति
We'll do it together. Yogat garjati saptahaha.
योगात् गर्जति सप्ताहः
योगात् गर्जति सप्ताहः
Dhyanat jnanat cha garjati.
ध्यानात् ज्ञानात् च गर्जति
ध्यानात् ज्ञानात् च गर्जति
Kim brumo garjanantasya.
किं ब्रूमो गर्जनन्तस्य
किं ब्रूमो गर्जनन्तस्य
Re re garjati garjati.
रे रे गर्जति गर्जति
रे रे गर्जति गर्जति
Yajnat garjati saptahaha. Saptaho garjati vratat.
यज्ञात् गर्जति सप्ताहः सप्ताहो गर्जति व्रतात्
यज्ञात् गर्जति सप्ताहः सप्ताहो गर्जति व्रतात्
Tapaso garjati prochaihi. Sorry. Yes. Tirtha nityam hi garjati.
तपसो गर्जति प्रोच्चैः तीर्थान् नित्यं हि गर्जति
तपसो गर्जति प्रोच्चैः तीर्थान् नित्यं हि गर्जति
Yogat garjati saptahaha. Dhyanat jnanat cha garjati.
योगात् गर्जति सप्ताहः ध्यानात् ज्ञानात् च गर्जति
योगात् गर्जति सप्ताहः ध्यानात् ज्ञानात् च गर्जति
Kim brumo garjanantasya. Re re garjati garjati.
किं ब्रूमो गर्जनन्तस्य रे रे गर्जति गर्जति
किं ब्रूमो गर्जनन्तस्य रे रे गर्जति गर्जति
यज्ञात् गर्जति सप्ताहः सप्ताहो गर्जति व्रतात् तपसो गर्जति प्रोच्चैः तीर्थान् नित्यं हि गर्जति योगात् गर्जति सप्ताहः ध्यानात् ज्ञानात् च गर्जति किं ब्रूमो गर्जनन्तस्य रे रे गर्जति गर्जति
यज्ञात्वा गर्जति सप्ताहः सप्ताहो गर्जितव्रतात् सप्तमसो गर्जितप्रोच्चैः यज्ञात् गर्जति सप्ताहः सप्ताहो गर्जति व्रतात् तपसो गर्जति प्रोच्चैः तीर्थान् नित्यं हि गर्जति योगात् गर्जति सप्ताहः ध्यानात् ज्ञानात् च गर्जति किं ब्रूमो गर्जनन्तस्य रे रे गर्जति गर्जति
Very good. I see one more hand. Venkatesh, I see your hand raised. You please chant these same two verses.
Thank you, Varshaji. Yajnat garjati saptaha, saptaho garjati vratat, tapaso garjati prochaihi, tirthan nityam hi garjati, yogat garjati saptaha, dhyanat jnanat cha garjati, kim bhrumo garjanantasya, re re garjati garjati.
Good. So only saptahaha, like that we have to say, huh? Yajnat garjati saptaha, or the second one, yogat garjati saptahaha, haha, like that it should happen. And then tirthan, that third should be a mahaprana. So garjana is normally associated with the lion, the tiger, that roaring, or it is like that thundering sound. And over here, it is associated over here like yajnat garjati saptaha. More than the yajna, saptaha means listening Bhagwat in that saptaha. So that is called as saptaha. That garjana is more. The roar of the Bhagwat saptaha is more powerful than the yajnas, it is saying. That means it is superior than the yajna. And saptaha garjati vratat. Saptaha even more powerful than the vrata. So from the yajna, from the vrata, tapasaha garjati. From the tapas that you do, prochehi tirthan nityam hi garjati. Even more than visiting all the pilgrim places, all the tirtha sthanas, more than that, saptaha means everything is very minuscule in front of 7 days of Bhagavad. Yogad garjati saptaha. Saptaha's superiority is more than the yoga. Dhyanat jnanat cha garjati. From the dhyana and from the jnana also point of view, the roar of our Bhagavata is stronger, superior. Kim brumo garjanantasya. What should we tell about its superiority? This is so wonderful. Re garjati garjati. It's glorifying. It is so glorious that everything is falling short in front of it. It is far, far above and superior to any kind of spiritual practices. It's a very beautiful and very powerful way, and it gives us that enthusiasm, right? That we have picked up such a scripture that everything, all the jnana, tapasa, dhyana, everything is going very lower in the light of Bhagavad Saptaha. Yajnat garjati saptaha, saptaho garjati vratat, tapaso garjati prochaihi, tirtha nityam hi garjati, yogat garjati saptaha, dhyanat jnanat cha garjati, kim brumo garjanantasya, re garjati garjati. Okay, so we stop over here today. I thought I will do some more, but we were slow because I talked so much. Next time I'll be mindful so that we can complete it fast. Any doubts? Any?
Ma'am, I have a question. Not so much on the verse, more for the meaning. In a sense, you had said that the first verse where we all want punya phala, but don't want to do the punya, and the papa, we want to do the papa, but not the papa phala. And by Bhagavatam, we're getting so much benefit, but to take that journey, it is finding so difficult. Like, so how do we develop that devotion or affinity to make it easy for us?
Because that's why this Mahatmya is told in 6 chapters, even before that. Because at least by listening to it, that will be a temptation. Because for every action that we do, what is my benefit? What will I get? We think only like that. We don't think, for the Lord, let me do. If I do for the Lord, then what will Lord will give me something? Our mentality is only, we have reduced to the transactional level. And here it is pointing out actually our true nature, that you can be one, you are getting sayujya, means there is no difference between Krishna and us. This is what it is trying. So this is ultimate jnana only. But when we talk jnana in the complex words, it's not everybody's capacity to understand hardcore Vedanta. You will run away, or Vedanta class will put you to sleep. And so this is what they are trying to give us the attraction. Like we tell to children, right? If you do homework, I'll give you a chocolate. And if you do this, I will buy that for you. And if you do this, I will do. We give that, and we get good things done from children by showing them some small carrot. So all this Mahatmya is showing us this carrot, that see, so much is the benefit, please do, please do. It's coming at the onset because we have to do the journey of 18,000 verses. So doing Gita 700 verses, it took us so long. 700, 700, and this is 18000. So it is that. So it is just boosting us to be on it. There cannot be any other temptation only that you will get something. They are telling the highest only. This is what you are going to get now. So what will happen by this? By hook or by crook, on Friday we will be connecting, and the temptation will be, can't we do on another days? Because when I started, I felt, oh, all my other classes should finish and I'll fill all the week with Bhagavatam only. Nothing else and nothing more than Bhagavad. Because when we understand what Maharaji is saying, Shuk Maharaji is saying, we will want to follow, because we don't have any other senses to understand this. This itself is a sense. The Purana itself is our one sense organ, which is telling us what we have to do. We have no other, our mind is limited, our intellect is limited. We have no other way to understand what is good for us. So we have to just blindly take this word, keep our Shraddha on that. And when we are getting on that, that will be proven correct. So there is no other way but to do this. Keep on doing this. How much ever sick we are, whatever is happening, do it little bit. He said, no, quarter verse is also enough. Not even one whole verse. Quarter verse, half a verse. Quarter verse finally says, quarter verse we can do. So it is telling us somehow do. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, Vasaji, it's just that while jnana is difficult, not that bhakti also I'm finding difficult. Like sometimes when you're in the rasa and when you're in that state, then it's very nice. But to develop that devotion and to be more into that path, I'm struggling. So that's why I want.
Do you drive car?
Mm.
You ride a bicycle?
Bicycle, yeah, I know how to, but yeah.
You know. Did you get it in the first day?
So keep trying.
When you were cooking, did you get your recipe in the first attempt? No, it doesn't come. Anything will not come. Even the simple potter man who is doing so much nice kumbhara, he's doing such lovely pots. For him also to make to that lovely state, he has done so many things. Anything, carpenter, he has done whatever. Our teacher who teaches us has done something. Anything. Suddenly, one is not becoming a MD and a CEO. He has earned through certain knowledge. Any field you take, first, nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
Then when we keep doing it, then it is. So, abhyasa with the daily small abhyasa only, it is going to come, right? For those who learned Sanskrit with me few years ago, this all was not happening. Then one of the Sanskrit class said, why don't you take Vishnu Sahasranam class? Okay, then how many? Okay, maybe a small group. Okay, Vishnu Sahasranam. Then Vishnu Sahasranam converted into what? Then what? Then so much is happening one after another. I didn't have a vision, neither I had a plan, neither I had any ambition to take, nor I knew that I can take. Nothing I knew. So from nothing it has come to something. So what I'm trying to tell, anything is starting only with first step and a small step only. That small step you take, rest Lord will take care. There is, don't allow only to give reason. Marriages happen, death will happen, births will happen. So housewarming will happen, Poonul Kalyanam will happen, so many things will happen. But we can't give those excuses for not reading this. No? Something we will have to hold on. One thing we'll have to hold on. And that has to be Lord's hand only. It can't be a worldly hand. Worldly hand will not be permanent. It's keeping on telling us again and again. All of that, a person, an object, an experience, they will not be permanent.
Yeah.
So we'll have to hold Lord's hand. And now because this is the text, it is telling us the glory of holding Krishna's hand.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Any more questions, doubts? All done? Okay, let's end today's session. Keep your spine straight, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om everyone. See you all next
Hari
week.
Om.
Thank you,
Hari
Asha.
Om.
Thank you,
Hari
Varshaji.
Om.
Thank you, Varshaji. Hari Om.
Hari Om, my dearie.
Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Ji. Hari Om.
Hari Om, teacher. Hari Om, ma.
Hari Om, my dear child. Hari Om.
Varshaji.
Hari Om.
Can I share my experience one?
Ji. Yes.
Actually, Dharani asked, right, one question about regarding how to like hold to that bhakti and all. In last few years back, I was like suffering like some kind of depression. No, nothing is happening according to my wish. I was in that state of mind. I came across through Gajendra Moksham, Bhagavatam. It's not in a Sanskrit one. It's in a Potana written Sanskrit in a like Telugu version. And there they told Gajendra Moksham that you do. Rest it will go like that. So I just believed in that. I started learning. I learned that with the meaning, so that I know I should know what I am chanting. So I have learned in that manner. I was doing simply in front of Krishna. I was chanting like you are the one, you are the one, you are the one. Nothing is there to me. You are the one. I have these problems. It might not be a problem to somebody else, but this is a problem to me. I just blindly sat in front of him and I was chanting daily Gajendra Moksham. Even I was chanting, I was crying a lot, but I don't know why I am crying also. I don't know, because of the meaning. It means like a surrenderance. That's the way you are surrendering to the Krishna. He will lift us to the highest point. So that makes me today so strong and nothing, no fear at all to me. Everything he only takes care. Even though time is running out to me, I have to perform this task, time is running out, I was not scared. It will happen, the things will happen. That kind of belief, that kind of holding has come to me due to my surrenderance. I'm thinking this is also not happened because of me. He has given that strength to me. This is really, I really like, that's why I can find you in this manner only. I found you actually. Thank you. Surrenderance is the only thing I'm thinking, that surrenderance is the only thing. Nothing is there else. He will lift up in a very strong manner and he will keep us in a highest point. Nothing. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. It's truly beautiful and good you have his experience. That's what it has been telling, that he will take care. He will lift and take care. Just surrender to him and he lifts you. That is how it is. Good. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you. Hari Om. Hari Om.
My call.